in love. Part 1. I was a nut, a pistachio nut, not yet shelled, and you cracked me open and threw the shells in the trash, which is to say you were polite and took off my coat, except you hung it up on a coat rack. You always hung up my coat, which reminded me of Willy Wonka and the Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and those coat hangers that had mouths. But the coat hangers you hung my coat on did not have mouths, but you had a mouth. And it was slim like the rim of a plastic cup or my edge of my fingernail that did not need to be clipped, and so I did not carry a clipper in my pocket anymore. And as my nails grew longer, you kept kissing me until one day, upon gazing into your eyes, I reached up to kiss you and your left eye caught on my right nail. When we went to the hospital to get your eyeball taken off my nail, you said, "Darla, it's not you, it's your nails." I said I could change, that I could cut them, that we could go back to how things were when my nails weren't so long, and you said it wouldn't work anyways because I sleep javelined. You say I broke your face, but it was only because I loved you so much and wanted to kiss your face that I broke your face. Part 2. When you intergalactically beamed me up from Earth, I knew you were the one with your big transparent eyes and skin. I saw through you to your heart, and it was a Staples button. And on our wedding day, I pushed it and you exploded. Your alien family wanted to roast me over their electric beamer thing, but the police came, and one of them, even more transparent than the one I accidentally blew up, took me down from the electric beamer thing and said I should really try being roasted by his eyes sometime because he had laser eyes. And I said that sounded fun, but not today, because back then I had a rule about trying not to be roasted more than once a day. On our first date, he baked me apple pie with his eyes and accidentally burned off half the hair on my head, but it was cool because I was a rat in my past life, so I was used to it. On the day he told me he loved me, he gave me an aerosol canister and said, "Whenever you feel like I am far away, spray this and know I can cover any bad-scented fabrics."
Preach.
It was the most romantic thing anyone had ever done for me, besides the time my crayfish held my hand in 4th grade. In my sleep one night, while I was accidentally javelining, I hit your staple button part, it exploded, and I was beamed back down to Earth. Part 3. He was a zookeeper of orangutans and lizards, mainly the kind that blended into things, but he did not blend into things. So I decided to camouflage my body like the lizards so that he would feed me too, but when he realized I was human and in the lizard cage, he screamed, and I took his hands and put them on my eyeballs, and I said, "See?" And I flexed my eyeballs. He told me I had to leave, so I asked what kind of leave. And when he didn't answer, I started eating all the leaves in the cage, but one of the leaves turned out to be a lizard. And he told me he had never seen anyone accidentally almost eat a lizard, and we started making out all the while flexing my eyeballs, and he touched my forehead and told me I had very strong forehead for a non-orangutan because orangutans have the strongest foreheads. My mom called me and told me to come home and declog the toilet right away. I said, "Milo, I have to go home and declog the toilet right away, but I'm going to stand here and feed the lizards with you instead, and then I'm going to go home and clog the toilet right away." But he said he couldn't because he had to feed the orangutans.
All right.